Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on a young season.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Ready, break. 65, 79.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Broncos are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quickly to Addison here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On the give, it's Warren. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Mahomes going to change things up. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And a point after, good by Groupie. And they take the lead here at 7-6. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And taken right on the 30. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
76 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And the Raiders first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's got it across midfield and in the Denver territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing that.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 11. Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. He gets it to Thomas. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And power running here down the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. No.
Another run for Gibbs here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Sam Laporta, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Grupe able to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Broncos on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
18, run, stop 50, Warrior 17, go.
Now Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Evan Williams. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Las Vegas. First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Richardson looking to throw. Well, incomplete to Trey Tucker. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Richardson going to change the play here.
60 Bobcats, 60 Maverick, 60. Here we go. 7 Pirates. Bronco lead.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finds Gibbs on the check down. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Richardson back to throw it. And Thomas has it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and a yard.
19 tight. Ready? Like trap 50, trap 50. Nothing 19.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Tempo. Back to 50, back to 60.
First down, Las Vegas.
Gibbs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So that now 6 touchdowns for him on the ground here so far this year, Charles. And it's week 3. What kind of a season might he be embarking on?
Well, we both know it helps to have fresh legs early. And they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success, you actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more Power Rangers. Also dangerous.
Attack, YOLO. Hey, 15.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. That'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Bronco, 79 Broncos.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
To the right side and intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer.
Now Richardson throwing to start the drive. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Ready, right.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything is working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Underneath for Miller. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down goes. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's fourth down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Hey, 43. Hey, rip list.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught by Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it. Bronco 80.
Here's Richardson to throw. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and goal, Raiders.
Down. Cougar.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Again, it's Gibbs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Cook. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase.
Picked up by Christian Harris. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. On the 22 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brian Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. A point after, good by Groupie. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. They juked him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And down he goes, brought down the Raiders sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield. protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Mahomes will do it himself. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back in the 31.
A loss of 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And Mahomes will do it himself. Throwing right, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Second down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Get it. 18 hot. 70 hot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
First down.
Come on. Ready, go.
10 at the 45-yard
Shot 50.
line.
Shot 50.
Now Richardson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.